This is how you do a patch. Scrap sheetrock. Whack a piece off of it. Alright, mark the back side. So you have a little bit of an overlap. Meaning this overlaps that and that overlaps past the hole. And then do the same thing this way, so you overlap in these directions also, and then connect the dots. Alright, we'll connect the dots this way, this way, this way, and this way. Might have to do some fine tuning. And then you break out everything around that. So if you start by drawing those lines, alright? What you want to do is clear all this stuff off of there. And sometimes if you put multiple cuts, things tend to break off a little bit easier, okay? So you want to get all this stuff off. So you keep breaking it and breaking it, breaking it, breaking it. The smaller the little scratches, the easier everything breaks. That's all. Okay, so you can break it this way, and the idea is to get all that stuff peeled off so that you're left with a patch. Alright? This particular place here, you'll see that we have wood framing behind the hole, which is a plus. Alright, now when you go home tonight, you can watch this over and over again, and tomorrow you come into work, you can do a patch yourself. Alright? Alright, yeah! Alright. Many times you don't have the luxury of having something behind it. And this works in those situations just as well. As long as the patch fits, it needs a small adjustment. Okay, we can do that. Peel that off. Now, if it fits and stays in there, that's the patch, okay? Now for installing the patch, you need joint compound, which we have right here. An ample supply in the hole, around the hole. Don't worry about putting too much, because most of it's going to be wiped off when you put the patch in. By having some inside the hole, that helps to bond the patch in place.
What if you have a sliding door behind it?
A sliding door behind it?
Yes.
Oh, like right there?
Yeah.
If that piece of wood.
That being moved.
If that piece of wood would be a sliding door, you would have to not fill the hole with mud. Alright, and then you put the patch in place. Come on, baby. And push it in. We could put a screw in there and screw it to that piece of wood that we just saw, but we don't have to. We can just let the mud hold it in place. And the mud will do that. You want to scrape out most of the excess mud that's underneath it. And most of it will come out in the process of wiping it down with a taping knife. And then you have to let it dry. And after it's dry, you can skim over it like this. And you will then have a successful sheetrock patch. Ta-da! How's that?